with my people. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe. Because the party don't start till my chat check in. My chat be rocking. My chat be lit. My chat be all up in there. Salute chat. Yeah, salute to my chat. What's going on with my people? Checking in with my people. You like, you share, you subscribe. Because the party don't start till my chat check in. My chat be rocking. My chat be lit. My chat be all up in there. Big salute, chat. Yeah, salute to my chat. Big salute, big salute, big salute, big salute. Big salute to all my loved ones. Support goons, support squad. Big salute to all my big angels. Big salute, big angels. You know I love my angels. And big salute to all the righteous revolutionaries. Hey, righteous revolutionaries, remember, head up, chest out, remain stout, steadfast, righteous revolutionaries, steadfast, remain steadfast. And big salute to everybody that's tuning in, tapping in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And come on, interact, engage with me in the chat. Yeah, come on, interact, engage with me in my chat. Yeah, subscribe. Quick early morning live. I see. I big salute to everybody that's been sending me comments, emails, talking about the last live. Big salute, chat. Hit that subscribe button. Big salute to everybody that's been tapping in with your comments on the exchange rate and how much you used to do back in the day. When you salute all my vets. We're not talking about the past though, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about right now. The money situation right now. See, if you're still living in the past, that means that you are lagging behind. I see a lot of people are not well with financial literacy. I'm not the best either, but I'm learning as I go. Now, the value of the dollar, exchange rate, what you can buy, what you can't buy, it all ties in together. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The exchange lets you know how valuable your currency that you're exchanging is. So if you're exchanging American currency into another country's currency, exchange rate is very important. People tell me, don't worry about the exchange rate, Kutty. I know they just trolling me. I know they trolling me. Because I know that just by them saying that, I know that they are financially illiterate. Yeah, I know they financially illiterate. And we weren't, I mentioned the exchange rate by me having to exchange money. That lets me know that the American dollar is not as strong as Americans think. But see, Americans won't know this because they're not in the world exchanging money, which they should know that their money is not as strong as it was 5 years ago, because your money is losing value in America. Common sense, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Common sense, which we all know, common sense is not common. Common sense is not common. Yeah, we know we know that now, and I know. Don't let this discourage you from commenting on anything I say or do, but see, I'm living this now. I'm exchanging money now. I got to, when I go swipe my card, I'm doing this now, not 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago. Oh man, it's wild, y'all. I'm just tripping off these comments and emails people have been sending me, like, they know something, but they really don't. That's the sad part. But exchange rate is very important. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I can't let what you say, because you're not walking in my shoes, so I can't go off what you say. Exchange rate is important for those that need to collect money from America. That's why I stress to people, come to Africa or go to whatever foreign country you're going to and start you a business. Big salute, chat. I see y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Very important. Yeah, very important. The funny money got people confused, y'all. The funny money got people confused. Now, Richard Wilkinson, go watch my live from yesterday. Kuwait got the strongest currency. It's not the strongest global currency. People in Burkina Faso don't even want American dollars. Some people exchange their American dollars into other money. You gotta exchange American. You gotta watch the exchange the American dollar 2 or 3 times before you get CFAs. Richard Wilkinson. See, Richard Wilkinson, see, only Americans are talking about getting into putting all their money into Bitcoins and stuff like that. This is your best decentralization. Gold and silver. Thank you for interacting, Richard Wilkinson. Hit that subscribe button. Well, currency is not imaginary if you could touch it. You know, it's not imaginary. Hey, Jay Mills, you look fat and nasty. I'd rather look malnourished than fat and nasty. And it's Ramadan. We're fasting. Yeah. Yeah, we fasting. Matter of fact, I'm finna get some water in me. Yeah, Jay Mills, you just a fat nasty. You a fat back. Yeah, Jay Mills, you just make sure you keep your shirt on. We don't want to see your man boobs, you fat backer. No, you don't need money to survive, but uh you need to be able to work off the barter system. Relentless. What do you have that's worth value that you can barter and trade? That's 2 lives ago. We talked about this 2 lives ago. Yeah, grow your own food. Yeah, of course. Big salute, Italy. Big salute, Europe. Big salute, world. Hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. Because if you don't have the barter system, you won't survive because you're not going to have everything. Relentlessness. You're going to need to barter for something. Yeah, you're going to need to barter for something. Yeah, you're going to have to barter for something. When money was created, that's when the barter system stopped. When dollar bills were created. I mean, people still use the barter system, but pay as you go. Yeah, people pay as you go. Hey, J Mills, you look like my 600-pound life. It's hard. I can't move. No, I create content for a little check. And I also am a jeweler, relentless. Yeah. This is what I created. God gave me an idea and he told me to say be, and it was. And it is. See, this is gonna be my financial freedom. Big salute, India. Oh yeah, most people, yeah, you right. You right, relentless. Yeah, working class. Hey, that in America, that's how it's from the cradle to the grave. That's how America's set up. Yeah, fall of kingdoms. But the USD, yeah, I feel sorry for the people that's stuck in the past. No, you're here to learn how to live a life of righteousness. Yeah, this world life is just sport and play. It's the hereafter or the afterlife, which is more better for you. The USD don't got no influence. Richard, are you watching the news? Richard Wilkinson, you must not be watching the news. America has no more influence. Nobody wants to deal with America anymore. Richard Wilkinson, America has lost a lot of friends. See, you lived in the past, Richard Wilkinson. You're gonna be the ones that's gonna be. You're probably gonna be one of the ones that gonna go jump off that building. See, let me teach you something, Richard Wilkinson. Why is Kuwait money the strongest currency in the world. Richard Wilkinson, you need to pay attention, okay? I know you think you know something, but you don't do any research. You go off what you hear. The Kuwait dinar is the world's highest valued currency, reflecting Kuwait's strong economy and abundant oil reserves. Its stability and high exchange rate make it a sought-after currency in international markets. As of February 25th, one Kuwait dinar is approximately 281 Indian rupees. Now, do you understand that? That should make you understand why Trump wants to mine, drill, because the U.S. dollar is not backed up by anything, Richard Wilkinson. The American military is a paper tiger. They're getting punked by Yemen right now, Richard Wilkinson. Nobody wants to touch the American dollar right now internationally. Only one that wants American dollars is Americans in America. So all that you're saying are things of the past. You need to get with the now, Richard Wilkinson. Do some research. Get financially literate. People are using their own country's currency as a reserve. People are dropping the American dollar. Why do you think Trump is so upset with BRICS? Have you heard of this thing called the Global South? People are exchanging their currencies, people are trading goods and resources in their own currencies, Richard Wilkinson. See, this is what I call financial illiteracy. Yeah, this I know the world is moving so fast right now. Americans can't even keep up. Americans are stuck in a bubble. I'm sorry, Richard Wilkinson. You better go do a little more research. Cradle to the grave, yep. No, it's not, Richard Wilkinson. Have you heard of BRICS? Half of the world is not trading in American dollars no more. That's why you got inflation in America. Richard Wilkinson, who are you getting your information? See, you stuck in the past, Richard Wilkinson. You live in a lie of the past. We're living in the present and the future. I recommend you catch up, Richard Wilkinson. Or you should debunk me. Go online. I see you must be a content creator. What you need to do, go online, because this needs to be a topic of conversation. You need to go online and debunk what I'm saying. Yeah, I want to see how well my geniuses in America are with financial literacy. I got to see this. I got to see this. Yeah, I got to see this. So what you better do, collect as many American dollars as you can and flip it into something else. Because in Burkina Faso, USD is not the reserve currency. They making their own gold bars out here. Yeah, just to catch you up to speed, Richard Wilkinson. Yeah, that's what's going on in Africa. That's why they so mad at Africa right now. That's why Trump put a ban on 22 countries. They backing their resources up. Their reserves their currency is gonna be backed up by their resources. They're not using USD anymore. All countries with resources, like Kuwait, are backing their currency up with resources, Richard Wilkinson. See, this is where you don't know financial. You keep talking about exchange rate. We talking about the strength. You not financially literate. You're confused. Funny money got you confused. Yeah. I'm reading Google and I'm living it. I'm in a foreign country right now. I'm living it and I'm reading. I'm understanding why when I go exchange money, the money's funny. Obviously, you must not be living like this. Yeah, obviously, you must not be living like this, family. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you for interacting, though. Thank you. Where is that? Yeah, Caleb just a fat backer. He want my body. He wish we could trade bodies. Matter of fact, that's a troll. He probably ain't even subscribed. Yeah, I only want to talk to people that subscribe. Yeah, I only want to talk to people that subscribe. But yeah, Richard. Yeah, you gotta yeah, family. We're not living in the past no more. Yeah, we living in the present and the future now. Yeah, now what everybody was dreading, now it's starting to be felt. And it's crazy because if you're experiencing inflation in America, you should be the main one complaining. Because if your money is worthless, damn near worthless in America, just imagine what your money could get you outside of America. Now, 6 months ago, things was all right. These past couple weeks, I'm seeing the effects of other countries switching up their financial system, kicking the American dollar to the curb. Yeah, now I'm seeing it. Especially, I'm noticing that the value of the dollar is going down to Burkina Faso because Burkina Faso is backing their currency. Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger are backing they getting ready to drop a new dollar. They're not going off CFA anymore. They're getting ready to drop some new money backed up by gold. They are making their own gold bars. They're refining their own gold. Pay attention. I'm trying to get y'all financially literate now. Pay attention. Yeah, pay attention. So what the US dollar was 5 years ago is not today. That's why I'm glad that I got my 2 businesses set up. I got me a product that can be a currency. It's a beautiful thing, y'all. Now I just got to get my own food in the ground. We got fish. The chickens is up and down. Chickens is up and down right now. It looked like that the demand for chickens is being hard to keep up with right now. Yeah, chicken is a hot seller. I see that people been trying to go to Mexico and bring chickens back to America and been catching felonies. Look like it's a setup going on by design, y'all. Hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And come on, interact, engage with me in the chat. Yeah, come on, interact, engage with me. I was gonna make me some tea this morning, but shit, I ain't even got no tea bags. Damn, so I gotta get some tea today. And plus, it's already hot. Yeah, it's already. Hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. And come interact with me, talk to me. Talk to me, chat. Y'all know I talk back. So, I mean, I need to hurry. I just found out that they do got jewelry making tools out here. I'm going to see the quality of the tools. I'll probably do that Monday. So if y'all don't see me Monday, just know I'm working. I need to go give me some tools so I can. And then also what people got to understand too, we talking about international strength of currencies. We're not talking about just over there in America. This for the international market. This is not just going to Walmart and Costco's and all that. This when you go to another country and you can't go to their stores in US dollars, so you got to use the exchange rate. And if the exchange rate of the USD is weak, you're not going to get as much money in, say, for example, Burkina Faso money as you would normally get. So I know it can be confusing. It can be confusing. You know, everybody don't know money. I'm still learning. I didn't always know money. I always knew how to count. But when it comes to moving money on an international scale, and as the US dollar used to be backed up by Saudi Arabia's gold, Saudi Arabia cut that out. What they used to call the petrodollar. That's why it was used as the world's reserve currency, because everybody uses oil. But now people like, we could use our own resources. We don't need the US dollar as a reserve. That's why the inflation is going up, because people are dropping the US dollar as their reserve currency. And they're going to use their own currency to trade, use as a reserve. Their money's going to be backed up by resources, tangible assets. Do y'all remember we talked about tangible assets? Haven't we talked about tangible assets on this channel before? Well, I think y'all need to get hip to the game. Tangible assets. So probably by the end of this year, if Trump keeps shooting missiles, and if Trump stops pushing for peace, yeah, the US dollar damn sure gonna crash. And y'all gonna be looking at, they already talking about probably by the middle end of the year, gas is gonna be $20 a gallon. Have y'all heard that yet? in America, y'all ready to pay $20 a gallon for gas? It sounds like it can't happen. But me looking at Forbes yesterday, y'all know Forbes, right? For all y'all people that don't know Forbes, this is what the rich people in America base their international trade off of. Forbes magazine. The average American don't even got enough money to be interested in Forbes. But people like Jay-Z, Donald Trump, people with money, Elon Musk, people like this, they look at Forbes first. Bill Gates, you see Bill Gates dipped out. He been gone from America 5 years ago. Yeah, he come back and visit every now and then. Bill Gates set up his base camp in Kenya. Matter of fact, Kenya is the new headquarters of the elites. I was trying to figure out what was going on in Kenya. That is one of the headquarters for the United Nations, the head countries of the world. Yeah, Kenya is the new head, is now officially the headquarters of all the world elites. Well, Western elites. And China, just like Russia is whooping NATO in Ukraine all by themselves, China is whooping the West, America and Europe, economically in Kenya by themselves. But that's for those who know and have eyes to see and travel. They will see and know once they see it. The average person, all they want to do is go party, have fun, live a comfortable life, which that's what we all want. But you got to know how to distinguish what you're looking at. Yeah, you got to know how to distinguish what you're looking at. So the message today is, y'all, work on your financial literacy. Barter, trade. Do you have a product or a service that you could use in the barter system? Or will you be working as a slave? Because if you don't have a skill or a trade to barter with, you're gonna be in a messed up situation. And for all y'all trolls that sit at the crib and play games all day, yeah, get ready to kiss that all goodbye. Yeah, y'all spending all y'all money with Xbox and PlayStation. Oh, them days over and done with. Yeah, them days over and done with. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of kids knocking their parents off, watch. Because they can't get what they want to play their game. Oh, this thing finna get real ugly. This finna get real ugly out here, y'all. It's already ugly, it's gonna get uglier. It's just gonna get uglier. But y'all don't take my word. Do your due diligence. Get online, do your research, learn. Because you're gonna need this information. You're gonna need to be financially literate. You're gonna need to know how to work the barter and trade system. Because what do you have that somebody else may pay for? What talent or skill do you have that somebody could pay you for? This is what you got to think about. That's why I'm glad I'm in the global south right now. Yeah, I'm on the other side of the world. So pretty much Asia and Eurasia is pretty much open to me. So I don't necessarily, to do business, I don't even necessarily got to come back to America, except to visit, you know. But to work, get a job, it ain't gonna be worth it. When one paycheck won't pay rent, it ain't gonna be worth it. I hear everybody tell me, oh, it's jobs, but shit, one paycheck won't get the rent paid. You got to have two jobs now, and you got to have a third one just to splurge, just to buy things that you like. The Trump tariffs ain't even hit y'all yet. Y'all ain't even feeling that yet. Well, y'all feeling it with the eggs. They blaming it on bird flu, but that's them Trump tariffs taking effect until people start producing their own eggs. That's another thing y'all gonna have to do that somebody mentioned in the chat. Grow your own food. Reproduction. Big salute, Andre. Andre say, that's why I left. I was paying $17.50 for a 1-bedroom. Andre, man, in Charlotte, a studio. A little ass studio. Like you say, 1-bedroom. Shit. Not even a whole living room. Shit, all you got is, yeah, one room with about $1,200 in Charlotte. A studio. I never even knew what I never really knew what a studio apartment was. I always looked at 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedrooms, and they was like, well, we got, check out our studio apartments. I say, studio? 1,200? Oh no. You can't even wrestle with your girlfriend in the studio. Yeah, LA, Bay Area, yeah, cause them rich areas, them. What, Frisco? That's one of the biggest ports. I think Frisco got one of the biggest ports. It is the biggest port or one of the biggest ports on the West Coast. LA is shit. It used to be gangsters paradise. They trying to just change it to paradise now. And New York, that's the trade hub. New York is where a lot of the world trade goes on at. Yeah, no can do. Oh, Miami even worse. And then you gotta deal with the high prices, buildings collapsing, and crime. Yeah. I think that's worldwide because even in Africa, now you could find some land on the coast for the low, but even in Africa, coastal land is, yeah, it's going up. Yeah, it's going up. Like when I was in Liberia, everything in the city on the coast was going up. You could find something off the coast that's like secluded. That'll definitely be better too, because you could build your own paradise. But yeah, anywhere on the coast, I think anywhere in the world is expensive. Just like in Kenya, right? Mombasa is not as developed as Nairobi, but I think from what I've been hearing, because that's the coast, it's a lot more expensive than Nairobi. Yep. Yeah, hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. Come on, interact, engage with me in the chat. Yeah, come on, interact, engage with me in the chat. We ain't gonna be here that long. I just had to come because I had to come respond to it because I been getting so many comments, and I noticed that people mean well, but I could tell that a lot of people are financially illiterate, which coming from The average American is financially literate. I used to be financially illiterate. I'm still learning. So this is not to down anybody because I'm not the smartest with finances. You know, I've gotten better over the years. Yeah, Andre. Yeah, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, Andre. That's what I think that's what my mom. I think that's where her mind is at. She retired and she like. It seemed like it's more beneficial in other countries than it is in America right now for retirees. I say it is, ma. Until what's happening right now. The dollar. At first, you know, loose change, but now you losing a few dollars when you go exchange. Andre, are you noticing that in Thailand? If you got to exchange money, are you noticing that you not getting as much money as you was getting when you first got there? I want to see if you feeling it like, if you noticing the changes like I'm noticing. That's why I'm like, nah, it's time to get all the USD you can get and flip it, do something with it. Cause yeah, time getting short now. Yeah, but yeah, Andre, and I'm seeing a lot of that on YouTube too. A lot of OGs that's retiring. It was a dude that was just left the Philippines to go back to America to get, you know, get his affairs in order. And he said, man, I done messed around, came back to America trying to handle business and got stuck. Oh, so yeah. Yeah, Andre, it is. Because I'm thinking about how much Mom Duke's paying on mortgage, which she think, oh, I own it. I said, but Mom, you paying a mortgage. It's like, it's the system we grew up in, man. Got people confused, man. And the fees are crazy. Taxes. Oh, man. That's why people think Trump doing a good deed by making people that make less than $150,000 a year not pay a certain amount of taxes. It's going to bite them in the butt when they hit the grocery store, which people are seeing now. It's people fighting over eggs at the grocery stores in America. People catching felonies for having chickens coming from Mexico. And I ain't talking about dope. I'm talking about real birds. This shit is crazy. And Andre, we on the outside looking in. That's what make it even more crazy, bro. Like, and then we got people in America defending it. Oh man, this it is wild. Yeah, I fuck with EcoBank. I think EcoBank it's cheaper to use EcoBank. It's cheaper to use the ATM EcoBank here than it was to use the when I used to get paid on my card before I left the main event. Cause you know they pay you on a card now in America. Ain't no more paychecks. When you swipe your card, I think it's like $3.50 for the fee. I say, damn, $3.50? Out here is $1.50. I think the highest I pay is like $2.50. Damn, $6. In Liberia, the ATM fees was like $10. I say, boy, that's crazy. Nah, I definitely ain't no rush to go back. Andre, it ain't no need because we're watching the fall. Look, we looking at our house on fire from a distance. And we like, man, I wonder what's going to be left when the fire die down. And as we watching the fire burn, we looking at our cousins and them, they having a party while the house on fire. It's all good over here, y'all. The roof, the roof, the roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Burn, baby, burn. That's what I feel like I'm going through on this internet when I'm trying to tell people what I'm experiencing on the outside looking in, and they're like, nah, Kutty, it's this 5 years ago when I was in the Marines. We used to do this and do that. I'm like, man, this ain't 5 years ago. Nigga, we living in the present and the future. But that lets me know average American financially literate, man. And I can't talk down because I'm learning. I'm learning as I go. Cause I'm looking at it like, man, something ain't right. Yeah, well, I'm not even gonna say things change fast. People wasn't paying attention. We wasn't paying attention, Andre. We never thought that the American dollar would be number 10. If you had the number 10 in value in the world, everybody, it's people in America still think that, as we seen, it's people in America that still think that the American dollar is the strongest. After I just pulled it up on the internet. So I got all these people looking right now. That's why ain't nobody said nothing else. Because now people are looking. I led them to the water. Now people are drinking. Y'all make sure y'all drink up and learn about financial literacy. Yeah, all the markets are down. Yep. That's because the global trade is shifting. Global trade is shifting. That's why Trump trying to cut all these deals with international people trying to bring business to America. Trying to bring American companies back. Some companies don't want to come back. They like, man, we're not trying to pay your taxes. Them Trump tariff tax. This shit is wild, man. This is wild. It's wild. Yeah, keep it spread out, Andre. Like I say, Andre, open up. You need to open up a business out there. Register you a business out there. It don't really matter what it is. Whether you get with one of the stall ladies, register a little simple business. Consulting. Something simple. Because if you don't have a business, one thing I did learn too, if you don't have a business in a country and you got money coming in, some countries will look at that as like money laundering. You trying to wash American money. So think about that, Andre. While you in Thailand, that's gonna be your base camp. Just open up a simple business. Go holler at a lawyer around there and just be like, man, I want to open up a Thai business, coffee shop, chickens. No, you in Thailand, rabbits. I seen that the other day. The demand for rabbit meat in Asia is so high, they can't keep up with the demand. Open up a rabbit reproduction business. Rabbit and chickens. They just do both of them. That way you can sit back on your money, bro. You ain't even got to spend your money that you pulling in from America. You just sit back. So, yeah, definitely try to do that ASAP, Andre, because the way things is looking, boy, this thing looking crazy, bro. I'm ready. It's a girl that got some big healthy chickens, but she charging a lot of money. Right now I'm thinking about, man, fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and spend money working. She got them cockfighting chickens. Yeah, she got them chickens that look like, yeah. do that, Andre. Yeah, get you a bit. That's what you want anyway. Yeah, you don't want a tourist visa. Yeah, you want a business visa. Yeah, that's the best visa to have, business visa. You know, having a tourist visa also, it puts a target on your back for extortion. Yeah, that's another thing a lot of people gotta pay attention to too. When you go to these different countries and get your visas, try to stay away from that tourist visa. Tourist visa, when you go to certain places and you got to show your passport, the first thing they're gonna look at is what type of visa you have. If you got a tourist visa, in their mind, oh, he not gonna be here that long. It's a lick. If they don't get you, they gonna call somebody. Hey, it's an American. The police, first thing they gonna look at what type of visa you got. Oh, you a tourist? Give me some money. So you go to these different countries, a digital nomad visa or a business visa. Yeah, digital nomad or a business visa. Those are the two best visas to have. Yeah. And it's a lot more countries doing the digital nomad because, you know, content, when you do content online, it brings business to the country. So you really be an asset. See, if you're a tourist, you're not an asset to the country. They can snatch your drawers off, do you any type of way, and deport you. They can rob you and deport you. You know, so try to stay away from them tourist visas. You know, unless you're really being a tourist, unless you're going to Angkor Wat, and I mean not Angkor Wat, but unless you're going to see the different sites around the countries. So digital nomad and business visas are the best visas to get. Oh yeah. They doing that. I think in Africa a lot of countries doing that too. I think Burkina Faso just started that. Unless you got somebody like me that's here, and I can get all that set up for you, and it'll be waiting for you at the airport. Like I say, I'm plugged in with the police at the airport, so you know that once you say, "Oh, my name is such and such," I'm supposed to have a visa waiting on. No, oh, we've been waiting on you, my brother. Come on. Yeah, come to this side room. Don't be in the room over here with everybody else. Come to this side room where the AC bumping at. Yeah. So everybody who watching, if you plan on doing international travel, the two best visas to have: digital nomad visa, business visa, retirement visas. But it's some of us haven't had that privilege. So salute to all my retirees. You know, some of us haven't put in that much work yet to acquire that retirement visa. I think retirement visa might be number one. I forgot about the retirement visa because when you retire, they lay out the red carpet for you. Yeah, they know you don't put your work in. You tired. You ready to relax. You might be ready to do a little bit of business. Big salute, Andre. Yeah, that's that retirement visa. That's a special one. Yeah, that's for the O.G.s. That's why the O.G.s is living so good right now overseas. Like I told you about the O.G. that just left the Philippines, went back to America and got stuck. I said, oh no, I can't go. I can't. I got to try to do anything possible to get my family to meet me in Africa somewhere, or the Middle East, or in Asia. But going back to America right now, oh hell no. Then they got rid of all the cheap labor, so they looking at. They don't care if you 70 years old. They ready to put you out there in the fruit fields to go pick fruit. Yep. So yeah, retirement visa for all the older peoples. I do got an older crowd that watch me. For all older retirement visa, business visa, digital nomad. Damn. Starting May 7th. See, it's so much changing, Andre. Look, see, you done taught me something. On May 7th, the United States is requiring all air travel to have a real ID, even if you're traveling within the USA. ID. Yep, 2025. Yep, beginning May 7th. I'm going to show it to him, Andre. You wasn't lying. Beginning May 7th, 2025, all air travelers 18 years and older will need a real ID compliant license or another acceptable form of ID to board domestic flights, including a U.S. passport card. Okay. See, I need to get that passport card. When I got my passport, I had the option to get a passport card with it, but it was a couple extra dollars I wasn't trying to spend. Damn. What's acceptable forms? Okay. DHS, Trusted Traveler's Card, U.S. Military ID, State Issued Driver's License, Passport Card, Passport, Real ID Compliant Driver's License, or State Issued Identification Card. Oh, yeah. That's to cut down on that human trafficking. Well, them girls going to sell their butts across the country and shit. Yeah, that's to help with that. I think kids should have one too. Damn, that's crazy. You won't even be able to get into federal facilities. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. Which makes sense, though. Which makes sense. You know, people taking advantages of people that take advantage of privileges, they get that entitlement syndrome. That's the disadvantage of having privileges. People start feeling entitled. Oh yeah, a lot of people gonna show up at the airport and be mad in the mug. Yep. Ain't no more just going from Atlanta to LA just like that. But hey, they gonna have to jump on the train, Amtrak. Yeah, a lot of people gonna be taking that Amtrak train. Yep. A lot of people gonna be taking that Amtrak train. Boy, that's crazy. Oh man, see, you know what it is, Andre? It's a lot of people leaving America. They trying to put a pause on that. Yep, Greyhound. I'd rather catch the Amtrak than the Greyhound, though. At least the train, you could stretch your legs out. Boy, on that Greyhound, shit. At least on that train, you can get up, walk around. But that Greyhound bus, man, you got to sit there, and sit there. That's a long ride. Yeah, I always chose train ride over bus ride. Bus ride was a last resort. Last resort. Yeah, last resort. Yeah, that straight dog, boy. That boy. Oh man. So with that being said, y'all, that's my time, man. That's my early morning live. We finna jump on the other channel, get a little messy for an hour. Um, but yeah, financial literacy, man. Hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. It was supposed to affect already, but they pushed it back during the pandemic. Man, that's wild, man. That's wild, man. Big salute, Andre, man. Big salute, Andre, tuning in, tapping in. Keeping the topic, keeping it on topic, because you see how people was trying to have it all over the place. Hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in, so you come interact, engage with me. Interact, engage with me in the chat. Big salute to Andre. Big salute to everybody that tuned in, tapped in. Big salute to all the new subs. Man, y'all go get y'all, go get literacy on your finances. Go get literacy on your finances. The days of the American dollar being the strongest, most powerful, those days are over with, y'all. It's official. It's official. Matter of fact, let's check it out real quick. See, because I was looking at the strength and value of currency. I got people texting me talking about exchange rate. I say, boy, the funny money got people confused. Look, US dollar ain't even up there no more. Strongest now. See, average Americans got a terrible habit of not reading. Strongest currencies in the world. Strongest currencies in the world. Yeah, these motherfuckers talk about exchange rate, Kutty. Where's the US dollar at? And I'm gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it right there. Where's the USD at? The USD don't even make the list? Oh, it is 7 more. Hold on, 7 more. Oh, there we go. We up there. We up there. We in the midst. USD in the midst. Let me zoom in. So, my message to my people, stop living in the past. Welcome to the present. Welcome to the future. Back to the future, y'all. Big salute, chat. Big salute, Andre. Hey, prayers up, blessed. Hey, Andre, register them businesses now, bro. Yeah, get ready to do them businesses. Chickens and rabbits. You can start off light, something simple. And watch that. Man, watch them rabbits. I was just watching it. YouTube. Them rabbits. They say the demand for rabbits in Asia is so high, people can't even keep up. So think about that, bro. Just to have you some funds coming in. You know, you can never have too much. Y'all get y'all get literacy on your finances, y'all. Don't let the funny money keep confusing you. Yeah, don't let the funny money keep confusing you. Yep, that Kuwaiti cash. I need me some. Hey, I need me some of them dinars too. Look, I didn't even learn the name. Because when I had to exchange a $100 bill, the exchange man here told me, you need when you get money, you need this. This is the number one money. And I say, man, that's Middle Eastern money. It ain't never been worth nothing. Shit, they worth something now. So I love y'all, man. Salute to the chat. Subscribe. And y'all better do your own due diligence. Do your own research. Signs of the times. Signs of the times. And get that passport and your real ID. Or are you going to be stuck? You're going to be stuck on the plantation. And you ain't going to be able to blame nobody but yourself. Yup. So salute to the chat. Salute to Andre. Salute to everybody tuning in, tapped in. Subscribe. So next time you come interact, engage with me in the chat. Love y'all, man. Salute.